Hello, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today, we are going to be solving exam style questions on Pythagoras theorem. That is exam style questions that have triangles that are right angle triangles. Please note, you can only apply Pythagoras theorem to right angle triangles. Please let that sink. Now, let's start with this very first question here. Question number 1. The diagram shows a flagpole in Soraya's garden. The flagpole has a height of 25 meters. A rope from the top of the flagpole is tied to the ground 8 meters from its base. Calculate the length of this rope. Now, in this question, we should note that what they are asking us is the length from here to here, from the top of the flagpole all the way down to the base, which is 8 meters away from the base here. Invariably, you need to realize that you're supposed to use the Pythagoras theorem to calculate this, because this is the hypotenuse of this right angle triangle. So by Pythagoras theorem, remember, we know that hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. So we could just pick any of the sides here since we're not dealing with the angles at the moment. So this is going to be 25 square plus 8 square. What's the square of 25? That is 625 plus the square of 8, that is 64. 625 plus 64 would give us 689. Is that our hypotenuse? No, that is the square of it. So the hypotenuse will be given by the square root of 689. When you punch that in on your calculator, you're going to have 26.24 and so on. Remember, you're supposed to give your non-exact values to 3 significant figures. So our final answer in our answer space here is going to be 26.2 meters. All right, let's dash to the very next question. Now, this question is similar to the first one, but now we're just looking at a rectangular playground. The diagram shows a rectangular playground, A, B, C, D. AB is 23.4 meters and AC is 35.1 meters. Calculate BC. Now, this is BC here, so we have been asked to calculate this length. I would advise you draw out the triangle here. So I have this, just a sketch, it doesn't need to be perfect. Okay, this is B here, this is C, and this is A. I know AC to be 35.1 meters. I know AB to be 23.4 meters. And I've been asked to calculate BC. Okay, now we can see that AC is the hypotenuse. So if we want to apply our Pythagoras theorem, AC square should give us AB square plus BC square. And we're looking for BC, so it's going to be AC square minus AB square. That will give us BC square. So the square root of this, of AC square minus AB square, will give us our BC. Now let's plug in our values. Square root of what's our AC again? 35.1 square minus 23.4 square. Please, I would advise that you punch this directly into your calculator. If you don't do that, you're going to run into issues. What do I mean? You're going to run into the error of hasty approximation. So just pick up your calculator, the square root of 35.1 square minus 23.42 square. If you do that properly, what you would have is 26.1619 and so on. Again, our answer is supposed to be provided to three significant figures. So our final answer here is going to be 26.2 meters. It's just a coincidence that both answers are same. Please note that we're not looking for the exact same side or the exact same length in any of these two triangles. Let's speed ahead to question number 3. Question number 3 is a bit more interesting. Question number 3, here we have a diagram that shows a field PQRS. PQ is 98 meters, QR is 64 meters, and angle PQR is 90 degrees. There is a straight path from P to R. Calculate the length of this path. Now, we've been told that there's a straight path between P and R. It's not given directly, so we have to draw it. Now, drawing that, you will notice that this line, or let me draw the triangle for you to see it better. You will notice that again, we have a right angle triangle. The right angle being here, this is Q, this is R, and this is P. This is 98 meters, and this is 67 meters. This helps us to see that this path that we are looking for its length, the path PR that we are looking for its length, is actually the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle. So we just find it as such. PR square, since its hypotenuse, will be equal to PQ square plus QR square. So PR will be given by the square root of PQ square plus QR square. Plugging in our values, we have the square root of 98 square plus 67 square. As I advised earlier, just plug in both values into your calculator directly and evaluate. If you do this properly, you're going to have 118.7139. To three significant figures, it's going to be 119 meters. So that will be the length of the path PR. On to the next question. We have here question number 4. We have been asked to calculate the length AC. Again, this is the length of the hypotenuse. So we just go straight and say AC will be given by the square root of 2.5 square plus 4.1 square. We've done several questions like this already, so we know this is where we should go straight up. Okay, so doing that properly, we are going to have 7.74919, and to three significant figures is going to be 7.75 centimeters. Please observe that the reason why we are giving our final answers to three significant figures is because that is the requirement of the Cambridge IGCSE. If you're writing another examination, please note what is required of you from your examiner. Do what is required. Don't just leave your answer abruptly. Now we have done several questions. I would like you to attempt question number 5 and leave your answer in the comment section. I'm waiting to see your answer. Have you subscribed yet? Oh, please do. Let's get right on into question number 6. Now, question number 6 is a bit more interesting than the previous questions. Why? We've been asked to find the length or the value of x. X is right here. Now, taking a very good look at this question, you need to understand what is going on here. X is the hypotenuse of triangle BDC or BCD. X is the hypotenuse of triangle BCD. And we know the angle at C. To find X, which is the hypotenuse, we need to know at least one other side of triangle BCD. Okay, let me draw out triangle BCD so you understand what I'm saying here. This is triangle BCD. The right angle is here. We have 41 degrees here, and this is X centimeters. Now, since that is X centimeters, we need to find at least maybe BC or BD so that we can use our knowledge of our SOHCAHTOA to answer this question. That means we need to find one of them. Which one of them will be the easiest one to find? Yes, it is BD. How do I know? BD is a part of another triangle here. Now, this is B, this is A, and this is D. Since BD is a part of this triangle and we already know these two sides of this triangle, this is 13.6 centimeters and this is 7.4 centimeters. So we could find BD easily. This BD is the same thing here. Okay, so let's get right into finding BD. BD will be given by BD square is going to be AD square minus AB square. And that means our BD will be the square root of AD square minus AB square. Let's substitute our values. What is AD again? 13.6 all square minus 7.4 square. If you do that neatly and nicely, you will find out that your BD is going to be equal to the square root of 130.2. Why am I not evaluating this completely? Because it's not my final answer. I don't want to run into the error of hasty approximation, so I'll leave my BD as that. Having found BD as the square root of 130.2, I'll transfer it over here. Square root of 130.2. Okay, now that we have done that, we now see clearer with our triangle BCD. We can find our X. What trig ratio will do the job? As far as this angle C is concerned, this side BD is the opposite, whereas CD is the hypotenuse. Which trig ratio connects the opposite with the hypotenuse? That is sine. So this is telling us that sine 41 is given by the opposite, which is the square root of 130.2 over the hypotenuse, which is x. So our x will be the square root of 130.2 divided by sine 41. Okay, so if we evaluate this, we're going to have 17.3925 and so many other digits. To three significant figures, we have 17.4 centimeters. Our BD is going to be, our X is going to be 17.4 centimeters. Okay, now this is one more question I would like you to try out. Please don't be bedazzled. I want you to attempt this and tell me your answer in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember, now you have two questions to answer. You're going to answer question number 5. Leave your answer in the comment section. And question number 7, I also want you to leave your answer in the comment section. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.